3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading at number 1215. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome. And thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. So for somebody, there may be a significant childhood TV show that is standing out to you for some reason. I'm going to take that if it resonates. And I just saw the number 122 followed by the number 123 on a timer. And if you don't already know, the number 122 is about how change starts with you. So there could be somebody here who has an opportunity to be the changes they wish to see and to have a positive impact, to encourage change in others in the same way that you have the ability to create change within yourself, if that makes sense. The number 123 is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. You have this opportunity to make a difference, to have a positive impact, to be the change that you wish to see for a reason. Perhaps it does give you, or could give you, some sense of purpose or clarity or direction in your life. Perhaps there is a new perspective that you could gain a new perspective or a new belief that could inspire the same perspective or belief in other people. This is really interesting to me because I'm really feeling this right now. The idea of being the changes you wish to see and having a positive impact, whether or not it's related to this childhood TV show or not. You yourself could have even have been a child actor or actress. And there's something significant about your experience or your story that needs to be heard, especially in this day and age, you know. But moving into interpreting 1215, well, mystery reading 1212 might be significant for you, especially if you're feeling called to communicate or to set some boundaries. But there are 2 1s in 1215. And the number 1 is about having trust and faith. So I really encourage you to have trust and faith in yourself, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in. Maybe another person or a certain situation or some process, if that feels right for you. Or maybe there's another way you feel called to have trust and faith. This is your confirmation or guidance for you to do that. The number 2 is about, it can be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation that you're connected to. But it can also be about a significant decision or just the decisions that you make in general and how important it is to be wise with your decisions and to protect yourself if you need to. Be wise regardless of whether or not there's a need for protection. Take your decisions seriously. Of course, there are exceptions, like what kind of flavor ice cream you want. But I'm thinking about the big decisions, the life-altering decisions. be patient and be wise if you can. The number 5, as we are 5 minutes into recording the first segment of this video, is about change and transformation, which I think pairs pretty nicely with 122 and how change starts with you. This does feel like a powerful confirmation, especially 5 minutes into this segment, to embrace the change, the positive impact that you could have. It does feel like there's a certain way you could heal or grow within yourself that could have a positive impact on those around you. These internal changes might also lead to external changes. You know, letting go within, you might have to let go of someone or something outside of yourself too that only reinforces the desire to hold on to a certain perspective or feeling or belief that is not serving you, that's not good for you, that's not healthy for you. One thing that I like to point out for people is if you do decide to go through a personal transformation, expect changes outside of yourself too. Not guaranteeing that any external changes are going to happen, but I think it's important for something to expect something like that. Because, you know, sometimes we build a life around our dysfunction, and when we get rid of that dysfunction, the life that was built around it disappears too. But for the better, you know, what's lost will be replaced. You will find other people in situations that support the lack of dysfunction within you. You know, the healing and the growth within you. I just saw the number 654 on the timer, which is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. This is the second time this message has come through. There's a significant change here that needs to be made, and it needs to be made for a reason, a significant, purposeful, meaningful, maybe even spiritual reason, it feels like. When you add up these numbers, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9. And the number 9 literally is connected to purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. So just when I said purposeful, this is a pretty clear confirmation that there is purpose and meaning, even supported by your ancestors, because I am feeling connected to the Italian word significato, that does mean the meaning. It feels like the positive or meaningful impact or change that you could have or make is related to something at home, at work, you know, your sense of self, just anything to do with your sense of safety and security and stability. Whoever or whatever you feel called to let go of to help you heal and grow and build a more honest life, it's bigger than you. Not only are you building a more honest life and reality for yourself, but you are also contributing to a collective effort to build a more honest reality for all of us, for the people around you. So just don't forget that this is bigger than you, this change or this transformation. Overall, this reading has encouraged you to have trust and faith in whatever way you feel called to, but probably primarily in yourself and the universe or whatever higher power you believe in. There could be a significant relationship or situation that you are connected to, and there's a need here to be wise with your choices moving forward, no matter what it's related to. And protect yourself. Choose to protect yourself. Choose yourself if that is what you need to do. And embrace some sort of change, some positive change within you and possibly even outside of you. Move forward with a sense of purpose and let go, knowing that this change is bigger than you. You are contributing to something bigger than you. The more honesty and truth that you embrace in your own life, the more honesty and truth you spread into the world around you. So there are clearly tarot cards spread across the table right now. These cards are from the Secrets of Tarot. And I'm only going to pull just one of these cards for you. This one or this one? Definitely this one. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and there are a lot of things written on this card. Upright, I have written happy, fulfilled, peace, celebrate, joy, harmony, deep unity, complete, renew. There are also the zodiac signs of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, and the element of water. The artist wrote on this deck happiness, good things, party, or celebration. And unfortunately, this card is in reverse. For me, I don't think that this is a card that you want to see in reverse, because it's definitely a card that can mean, it can signify heartbreak or pain in some way. You've invested in someone or something emotionally for a really long time, and it's not working out. It's not right. It's not fair. Something here feels misaligned emotionally, a relationship or something else. Maybe there's a lack of communication, or just something feels broken or like it's missing, something isn't clicking or shifting into place or falling into place like you had hoped or once thought it would. This could even be something from the past. Something that you invested yourself in emotionally for a long time, and it resulted in a very painful ending. You may even have felt betrayed or stabbed in the back in some way. Regardless of when this is happening or when it has happened, feels like this is what you need to allow yourself to fully let go, to fully heal from, and allow to transform you. And the number 10 on this card is about the presence of your spirit guides and them encouraging you to have trust and faith. There's really, to me, it's so important to have trust and faith and the idea that everything happens for a reason, that this was meant to teach or show you something, and the only way you're going to learn or see what you are meant to learn or see is by looking within yourself and doing the work that you need to do to heal, so you can see things more clearly. And I'm seeing the number 333 on the timer. That's a very powerful confirmation there for you to heal and to grow, and to also maybe use your voice, express yourself in some way, in whatever way that you feel called to, whether it's telling your story publicly or writing in a journal, meditating. You deserve to have a space to be honest with yourself, and to also give yourself the kindness and the comfort and the care that you need while you are giving yourself this honesty, this closure that you really do deserve. Sometimes healing too, not only is it about changing your perspective, but sometimes it's just about letting yourself just be, to feel, to breathe, to just really feel what you need to feel so you can get it out and you can really process what's going on within you. And I just saw the number 432, another sign there to trust that everything happens for a reason. We're being called to feel and to process this ending, this loss, this long-term loss for a reason. I just feel like such a need here to give yourself so much care and love in the same way that you would offer somebody care and love, if someone else was going through the same thing, especially someone that you love and care about. You should love and care about yourself, You really should. There really is a lot of emotion, a lot of pain here. And it's just so important to give yourself the space and the time you need to breathe and grieve and heal and really learn and understand what the significant meaning or reason is or was behind this loss, why you went through what you did. It feels like there is an opportunity to learn something that you will be grateful to them. For sure. Overall, this reading has encouraged you to have trust and faith and to be wise with your decisions, especially in a certain relationship or situation. If this feels more specific for you, protect yourself if you need to, and allowing yourself to heal and to grow. That is a form of self-protection. It's protecting your future from being tainted by the past. Oof, that felt powerful, so I hope that somebody needed to hear that. There is an opportunity for you to embrace positive change within yourself, to encourage positive change within those around you in the collective. Something about what you went through is worth sharing, I feel like, really, or even worth teaching others. Let go knowing that this is bigger than you because of the impact that you can have on the people around you. This is bigger than you, and it's bigger than you for a reason. 654 on the timer. The universe wants you to share your story, wants you to share what you went through, the pain, the grief, the suffering, the healing, the rising from the ashes, if that's what this feels like. I do like to remind people whenever they're trying to overcome something very difficult that somebody needs to see you come out okay on the other side so that they know that they can come out on the other side okay too. There's a lot here about having a positive impact, but that first starts within yourself by allowing yourself to grieve and to heal and to just fully let go and move on and allow yourself to be ready for someone or something new, but with wisdom, with renewed awareness that will help you make better decisions, help you have better judgment, and help you get the outcome that you want and that you deserve. And know that your spirit guides, even your ancestors in particular, are supporting you and really, really encouraging you to embrace this internal transformation and the positive impact that you can have on those around you. Because you matter, and how you show up in this world matters. Because, in my opinion, there's a much bigger war going on between truth and lies, and the only way that we're going to win this is by embracing the truth within ourselves.